Todd, nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's the Dark Rule. One of the hottest tickets. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Missing with the hook. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. That hook had to hurt. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Holding nothing back here in the round. And another hook to the body scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. The game plan does not... They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. It's all offense, all the time.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but... And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. You'd like to see more jabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't find a home. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Swing and a miss with that left hook.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Right when I think of holding on here for... Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, it's no secret. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Missing with that jab. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Seems like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Incredible work rate. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
No, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
They finished the fight now. He's gone.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
That's it. His legs have gone. His legs have gone.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for being a good sport here. They're gonna taunt. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Breaking his heart.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
You'd like to see more jabs. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans.